This is Steve Krasnoff, mortgage loan originator with America Home Key. I wanted to thank you for participating in our webinar program. My topic today is going to be the HomePath program, which is a program that not a lot of people know about, but it's a very valuable tool that we wanted to discuss here. And the first question everyone asks is, what exactly is the HomePath program? Well, the HomePath program, in a nutshell, is special financing for Fannie Mae-owned properties. Now, a lot of you might have heard of Fannie Mae, but I want to tell you exactly who is Fannie Mae so you have an idea of their role in this whole process. Fannie Mae is a government-sponsored enterprise. They're meant to create liquidity, affordability, and stability in the housing market. And Fannie Mae also invests in mortgages by issuing mortgage-backed securities. Oftentimes, they end up owning a home that is foreclosed on, and that is where the HomePath program comes into play. You can also go to your computer and check out www.homepath.com, and Fannie Mae actually lists the homes that they have taken back in foreclosure and have for sale. And there's a complete listing that can be checked via state, via zip code, however you wish to search, and they will have a complete listing of the homes in your particular area, or even price range if you choose to search for it that way. Now, there's some huge advantages to the HomePath program that I want to make you aware of today, and that is, number one, the down payment on a primary residence is only 3%, and that 3% can actually be gift funds. So there's a huge advantage there for some of these homes. Now, they don't leave out the investor, as on investment properties, you can get in with 10% down. And the great thing about both for primary and investment properties here is that there's no mortgage insurance required and there's no appraisal required either. And also you can go up to 6% of the sales price in seller concessions. Now, the one thing to consider here is that the program guidelines are consistent with conventional guidelines. And what I mean by that is as follows. Debt-to-income ratios are slightly more restrictive as compared to FHA or VA loans. For instance, bankruptcy and foreclosures must be 4 years old or more. All outstanding judgments must be paid. And another nice feature of this when working with us for this particular program is that the minimum credit score is 620. Many of the banks out there are cutting off their credit scores at 640, so there's some real opportunities for people with credit scores 620 and above. The other thing to consider here is that the minimum loan amount is $75,000 on any of the homes. So you will see a wide range of prices here, but the key to remember is that our minimum loan for this particular program is $75,000. Now, there's some other things I want to make you guys aware of, and that's just some additional facts about the program and how you can actually utilize it. Question number one is, what kind of properties are available in the Fannie Mae HomePath database? Fannie Mae's database includes only properties that are owned by Fannie Mae. This includes single-family homes, condominiums, and townhouses located in a variety of neighborhoods. Many of the homes are relatively new, but there are older homes as well, and some of the homes may even require repairs. Question number two that's often asked, how is buying a home owned by Fannie Mae different from other purchases? That's a good question. Typically, when you buy a home, you deal with a seller who actually is living in the home. The homes available through the HomePath program have been acquired by Fannie Mae through foreclosure or deed in lieu of foreclosure or forfeiture. Question number three that's on the most asked list, has Fannie Mae fixed everything in the house? Fannie Mae is going to make some repairs to properties to increase their marketability. However, the buyer should be aware that other repairs may be needed. Fannie Mae sells each property as is, which means that the buyer accepts the property as is. It's advised that the buyer purchase an extended home warranty as well as hiring a professional to inspect the home. And that's something that you should do under any home purchase, is to hire a licensed inspector to check out your home. Another question that is often asked is, what can you tell me about the house? Well, here's the way that Fannie Mae responds to that, and that is if they know of any hazards on properties they own or market, they disclose that information through their real estate listing agents. And here's the thing to remember here is that all hazards may not have been disclosed by the previous owner, so again, Fannie Mae encourages buyers to have the property inspected by a professional. Another question that comes up is, will Fannie Mae accept an offer contingent on the sale of my current home? And in this particular program, Fannie Mae will not accept offers contingent on the sale of a current home. Other contingencies may be considered on a case-by-case basis, but not one for the sale of your current home. Why does Fannie Mae require a lender's pre-qualification statement before negotiating a home offer? Well, in this case, Fannie Mae is just like any other seller, and they want to be sure that prospective buyers will be able to complete the sales transaction, including financing when needed. Can I buy the house directly from Fannie Mae without going through a real estate professional? The answer to this is no, and that is because Fannie Mae depends on the expertise of local real estate professionals and accepts offers only through their real estate listing agents. So as you are going through the website, which again is www.HomePath.com, you will see that all the listings have some real estate contact information, and these are agents chosen by Fannie Mae to represent them in the sale of these homes that they've taken back from foreclosure. What happens if Fannie Mae gets more than one offer? Well, all interested parties may be asked to submit their best offer in writing through the listing agent no later than a specified date and time. Fannie Mae is not obligated to accept any offer submitted. Now, of course, this is not all the questions that could be asked for this particular program, but if you run across a particular client that is looking at one of these homes, or you yourself want to take a look at these homes, please give us a call here at America Home Key, and we'll be happy to walk you through the entire HomePath program. Our local number here in the Marietta area is 678-738-0516, or our toll-free number is 866-418-2028. And again, I thank you for participating and listening to our webinar on the HomePath program. Again, this is Steve Krasnoff, mortgage loan originator at America Home Key.